So you make your 20-minute walk. You three, remember,
Four.
leaves with you, and this man.
Yeah.
You make your walk. You take your little ferry across the river, up the secret path, up into the hidden area. The temples, the whole place is quiet.
And now he knows.
I don't know, last time you showed up, remember they had everything ready?
No. Barless knows.
Oh yeah, because he can see through your eyes. You feel that he is pleased that as you walk through this place, guiding this man and now Lee to the chapel.
And Barless.
Yes, you feel Barless is pleased that he's soaking in all this information. You feel the connection very strongly.
I'm looking around.
Yeah, you feel his excitement. Yeah, you would do that. You would look around and let him gather all the information he can through your eyes. And then, but it's all quiet here, just like you would expect when this happens. Just like the last time this happened here. Everything was quiet, almost like everyone was waiting.
I mean, that's fine. We brought one. I had two. No big deal, nothing.
Yeah, well, you feel a little jelly now? Man, I remember when I was the focal point.
This one's coming unquestionably.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there is no doubt that this man is willingly following.
Not getting scared.
You know, like, go lay on that altar. He's like, sure.
As you guys put your cloaks on, you hear the chanting in your ears, the whispers from the cloak. You, on the other hand, hear these whispers, and these whispers are more, instead of a chant, it's more of confusion. It's questioning you. It's confused. It's angry. These whispers are upset. They're very torn on what you are right now. Like where your loyalties lies. You know, you've always been pleased, comforted by these, and now you hear that they're very torn as you wear this cloak. It's a very different sensation. In your mind, you hear Barless, and he says, "What is this?"
These are the voices I hear every time I put the hood on, but they're confused.
He asks you, "Are these the voices of the dead?"
I believe so.
I don't know. I just know those voices.
Yes, you just hear them. Yeah, they're comforting, you know. You can tell he's very intrigued by all this. As you approach the chapel doors, you hear the chanting. You, just like the last time you've experienced this, you know everybody's in there like they're expecting this. And above them all, the High Father, you now know as Roth. You hear him above everybody else with the chanting and whatnot. Going in?
I am. Yeah.
You open the doors. You open the doors, and as you do, this dock worker, this dockhand, like you can feel that he's very, you know, he's very under your influence. Like there's no running from this, but yet now you can see the confusion, the fear, and it grows really heavy as these doors opens up, and he sees the stone and all the blood stain. The High Father up there with the scythe, all the members of the congregation there. But unlike the time you were here where no one turned around, they all turned to face you. You feel the glow from the High Father's staff as you open up. The blade on the scythe glows, you feel it. Within the whispers that are confused and angry and torn at you, you feel the presence of the Dark Lady. But they're not ones that are welcoming. She too, like these voices, are very, very torn, very confused now. Roth says, "Finally, you have arrived. I was beginning to think that you would fail me for once."
As I walk forward, I say, I haven't yet.
You walk forward, You and Lee go with him. Lee, where are you putting Lee at? Is he going forward first with this willing person? Is he in behind you guys? I mean, like, you have like a file, like, you know, this is all new to Lee. Lee's never been here. He doesn't know how this goes.
I'd say he'd be behind us, walking with.
So, like, you two and then him and the sacrifice behind you?
I'm gonna be in the back.
In the back.
I'm a contingency plan. In my head, I don't know what he's done. If the dock worker runs, my game is whole person.
Okay, well, you would think right now that you're under the impression that this guy's not going anywhere. Like, he is willingly, like, he never bothered to look around when you came in. Like, he is completely under his influence. So, order, you in the front, Lee and the sacrifice behind. You're thinking, I'm just in case this guy runs, I'm going to get behind
yeah, I'm just gonna bring up the tail.
And so he says, you know, I was beginning to think that you failed me. And you said, have we ever failed you once?
I'll say I haven't failed you yet.
He waves his hands and the door shut, and he says, have you? And everybody from each side of the pews pulls their daggers.
How many is here?
The whole congregation.
So about 22 probably now?
Like a 20 by 20 square?
Yeah, 20 by 20 square worth of people. Do you really want to do that now?
If they attack me, I'm going to.
21. Not counting you guys.
That was close.
So we got 20 in the Highfather.
Yeah.
He asks you, have you?
No.
And he says, what of you, Garrett? It seems like you have achieved what we're all about here.
I'm actually trying to remember if I have failed him. I don't think I have.
You've lied to him a couple times.
Yeah, he knows about that.
Have I failed you yet?
He said, remove your cloak and show me.
Ooh. Oh no.
When you do it, be like, what? I hear the Undertaker music playing. I'm over there like Kane.
And he said, and he's like, so you have failed me. I see Varlus has gotten to you. You hear the bitterness in his tone, like he is spitting bile. Like you could tell he's very, very angry.
I also know you've chosen someone else to replace me.
Yes. He looks at you. Please destroy him. And he tells you, he tells Lee, he's like, prove your worth to me. Do it. Let's roll initiative here. In this case, this gets a little out of hand.
Oh, good. Mine's low.
Charger.
Yeah.
Garrett.
13.
I'm not charging no way.
Okay, Garrett.
13.
Warnock.
11.
Well, it's looking like it'd be in your guys' favor. Oh, okay. Wow, it's the exact same order I put you guys in. So, Garrett, you have the initiative. He commands you and Lee. You know, you want control of this cult, destroy him. He is a traitor. Get out your electric baton. Traitor!
I'm trying to think.
And he yells at Lee, destroy him, prove yourself to me. In your mind, the terror that this dock worker is now experiencing is like at its peak. And it pleases you. Now, this bloodlust that you've been feeling is almost to the point where it is out of control inside you. You hear everybody's blood pulsing. You smell the sweat on everybody. You also can feel the confusion of everybody else in the congregation here. You feel the excitement of Lee and Ornock as this is called out. You hear Varlas, he says, "Prove yourself to me," and you feel his control slip away. And the bloodlust is now taken over.
Excellent.
And you feel that you need to feed. He pulls his cloak back, and after this, all of a sudden you see his eyes were just his pupils red, his whole eyes go full crimson, and you see this wild look on his face, almost like he's starved. Yeah, your bloodlust takes control of you. The whispers are no more. You do not feel the presence of the Dark Lady anymore. The Scythe does not call out to you anymore. All you feel is this bloodlust, like you need to feed.
I'm running to the closest one and feeding.
Okay.
That's the dock worker.
That actually, yeah, Lee and the dock worker.
Well, in front of me.
Okay, well.
Oh, where's Lee?
Lee and the dock worker are behind you.
Oh, we don't have a dock worker.
Oh.
I thought that was the dock worker.
Let's put Joe out there. Joe could be the dock worker.
Okay.
I am the dog. We nailed it.
Yeah.
You got clairvoyance?
So, closest one in front of me is the one so I'm assuming it'd be this guy.
I don't know. You're in like a complete bloodlust. You're like in a rage. So I don't know if you'd randomly want to go with that.
Roll a 6.
I mean, because you're in no control.
1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then re-roll on 6. 3.
So the guys across.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, bang. Oh, way to fill as a man. Ordock. His cloak comes off, you see this wild look, and he just bares fangs and goes after somebody in the cult. You hear a bunch of whispers throughout the cult, like, oh my god, he's one with death. You know, people they don't know to be terrified, or be curious about it.
Yeah.
But the Highfather, just by his posture, you could tell he's very, very angry.
The plan's not going to work that we had. I don't think you're taking over.
Probably.
God, if you weren't such like a...
Well, right now, yeah, he's like in a berserker rage.
That's what I was going to say. If you weren't in a berserker
Like I said,
rage...
he's got to feed to control himself.
That's the thing. If you weren't in a berserker rage, I was going to message you and just say, let me gaseous form you. Let me do this.
He don't know what that is yet.
Well, he doesn't. I would assume with my studies...
He doesn't have everything yet. Some stuff he's got to learn as we go through. That's why he doesn't have dominate. That's why I'm trying to give it to him.
A little at a time.
Yeah. Because he's just freshly due to being one.
Fuck, dude. You know what?
How'd you become one? Who bit you?
The
Vargas,
rival,
the guy who runs the Isle of Arcane.
yeah,
The rivals.
the head person from the other.
Oh man, it got good. You need like.
What episode is that? You need to plug that right now.
No, turn it in.
I
Turn
just
it
need
in.
to replug that.
Oh yeah.
So when I watch this one, I'm like, oh yeah, I need to watch it.
So what are you doing?
I'm attacking him.
Him? Okay.
I struck a deal with Varlas.
Mm-hmm.
Varlas promised me power.
Mm-hmm.
To do that with Varlas, he has to trust me. That's what's going through my head.
So you're gonna attack him.
Yeah. Sorry, Wes.
Go for it.
Possible critical? Oh, I can't. I
He's
can't.
undead.
Oh, I hit you.
He's undead now.
Wait.
Can't critical.
I was gonna
I
see.
thought they changed
You
that.
sneak that.
Yeah,
That's
sneak
right.
attack.
That's right. Can't sneak attack oozes. That's the only thing you can't sneak attack.
Yeah, there's like oozes and constructs, I think.
Guess I need to roll for a lead.
I hate when they change the rules like that. So everyone's like, can't do that. I'm like, oh, you can now. What? Especially me, 'cause I'm trying to sneak attack everything all the time. 9,000 damage.
Oh, shit.
It's over that?
No, I can't. Okay. No, I added it as a crit. I can't crit. Okay, let me add this. $11.
11.
Yeah. Oh. Next round, I'm going to use a little bit of my my undead blood line power.
Lee, because I'm going to play Lee, yells at you, "What are you doing? That is not what Barless wants." And,
So now he knows that.
I guess so. Lee's going to hit you. I think we'll say he's got 6. That'd be a force. Well, you're flanked.
Yeah.
One, 'cause it'll be
If he's hostile toward me, then yes, there's a flank there.
Right now, I'd be
16.
Nope.
Second attack. To be
Right now, I'd be hostile toward me.
21.
That's a hit.
So 6 with him. He's got 3 of those. And he's got a little strength. You know, he's got 2, so
Yeah, he's got a 14 strength.
16. And he comes up and just shanks you. He's like, "What are you doing? Stop!" And he's screaming at you. The High Father's turn. He casts a spell on himself. No, that's not what he would do. I don't know exactly what he's going to do. Yeah, why not? Yeah, he casts a spell on himself. The congregation. All of them, for each one of them, they all summon a skeleton.
We got 20 skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Garrett.
I'm gonna try to latch on to this guy again. 16.
That'll do it.
Is it an attack or is it like a B, C, and D deal? Like, I don't know how that works. You,
Trying
Yeah. Well, you hit him, yeah.
Yeah.
You're on him.
I'm gonna.
You feed on him.
Yep.
Did you not read how all that works?
That I did not. That's why I was.
Blood drain. You suck from a grappled opponent. So you got him grappled. Now you bite down on him.
it's like a D4 of con, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. D4 of Constitution damage.
D4.
Mm-hmm. You gain 5, and then you can go or up to your full amount of hit points. So you can double your hit points on temporary.
Okay. I got 1.
One con.
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta get him to 0, don't you?
Yeah, and he gains a negative level too.
Mm-hmm.
So it's basically works like my slam.
Yeah. Okay, Arnock.
Dude, I don't.
You see him latch his dude and he just clamps down on his neck and just starts feeding on him.
I'm so torn right now.
Well, you know that when they're in a rage like this, they have to feed to control themselves. Your kidney's hurt because you just got shanked by Lee, and he's yelling at you to stop.
I've been stabbed before.
Yeah.
Jeez, dude. Yeah. I want to drop a fireball on these guys so bad. I just feel like no matter what I do, I'm going to break my deal. He has to be alive. Alright. It's a fucking shot in the dark.
Okay.
My undead bloodline powers. I'm assuming he's undead.
The Highfather?
Yes.
Okay.
It lets me use any enchantment spell on an undead, an intelligent undead, as if it is still human or
it's considered
alive.
human. Yeah.
Yes, as long as like it's still alive.
Okay.
So fucking shot in the dark. I guess everybody looking at me like I hit him with my spear and then I kind of back up, look at him. I look at the Highfather and I need you to roll me a will.
It's not undead.
Well, it's still.
Oh, it still works?
Yeah, it'll still work. It's an enchantment spell. It's old person.
I was just saying, he's not undead.
That throws a big fucking
26.
He beat it. And now Highfather knows I betrayed him.
Betrayed him. You cast a spell at the Highfather, and you just see him, and you fool, and he sticks his hand out, and this ray of golden light comes out at you.
Okay.
What's your touch?
My touch.
Mm-hmm.
What is that? Without dex?
Without armor.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15.
15?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's 6. Yeah, it's an 18.
I wanted a whole person to get up there and tie him up or something like that. I was still going to try to bring him to Varlas.
He shoots you with this golden light. You've seen enough spells to know that most of the time when something's golden, it's almost holy in a sense, like healing. For some reason, it really burns you. 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And here's where the colt comes in. Each one of these guys has a skeleton. Mob mentality, man.
What? You're supposed to only attack us one at a time.
I know. Now, if I play him as a mob, though, it makes it a lot simpler.
Do average damage. And,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, mobs just do damage.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, 5d6, not a lot of damage. 11 from all these daggers and all these claws from the skeletons.
God dang.
Right, Lee is looking a little confused because all of a sudden you stabbed him, but then you shot at him. Then all of a sudden he just gets shanked by all these dagger stuff, and he screams, and it's almost like a roar, and you see him just kind of flip out and just start stabbing everything that's near him. That'll hit. It should hit the mob. But you can't sneak attack the mob. 5, 9 points of damage. That's what he does. Alright, Garrett, you still got this guy grappled. Maintain one,
Yeah.
and feed.
Then you go ahead and try to maintain.
Yeah, maintain, yeah.
Ooh.
I used to have that app on here to have my character.
Well, you get a +4 because you've already got him in a
It's like
grapple when you
it's not like
maintain.
my character sheet. Guess what?
You should have it, it's not much.
You don't have
16.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know how to
actually
line
your
stuff?
target number. He gets a negative
20.
20.
Is it? Oh, okay.
4 points.
Nice.
I know I have
Alright.
magical axe, two-handed axe.
Even though all these, everybody from the congregation is like stabbing him with daggers, he's still got this guy grappled and feeding on him. Or not. Where he hits you and it burnt, and it stings. And he's sitting up there on the stage, I mean, scythe ready, and he's already getting ready for another spell. And it's your turn. And you've got everybody around you.
See, what all do you add when you're casted defensively?
What do you mean?
When you roll your d20,
Cast defensively, 15 plus double the spell level.
that's the DC
Yeah,
I
that's
gave
your
you,
DC.
right?
Yeah. Should be your level plus your whatever you cast off of, which would be charisma.
Oh yeah, you add that, yeah.
Yeah.
So
What level you cast? What spell you casting?
it's going to be a 3rd level spell.
Okay,
I got
so
29.
Yeah, that should get it. Yeah,
Okay.
you're at 21.
Everyone give me a reflex save.
Fireball and everybody. It's a reflex save on you too, man.
Yeah, I know.
Do I need to do one?
Yeah, you do. Lee failed. Congregation failed.
I did not. You did not.
Okay, so no one made it.
I did.
Well, the only
Honestly, I
guy.
don't even think I would try to make
No, you probably wouldn't. You're such a bloodlust.
it. And it's a good thing I rolled a 1. So.
Yeah. You'd probably take that guy with you.
34 damage.
34.
Let me
Alright.
start pencil for a minute.
Lee's.
That's gonna phase me. You understand the pain I've been through?
Nothing.
Lee continues to stab at the Colt. All the skeletons drop.
I'm getting close to not being here anymore, fellas.
You're not the only one.
I see how it is. I show up and you guys suicide.
I can't get away from this.
Hi, Father.
I cannot do that again. I will die.
Why did you do it?
Because I was really hoping to.
Knock out.
Well, I knocked all the skeletons out anyway.
Yeah.
The High Father casts a spell on you. Give me a will save.
12? No. 11?
That is a fail. Stiff as a board.
Old person, yeah.
Mob mentality. I rolled way too many D6s against you guys. Don't think you want 8D6, do you?
I don't. I only want one.
1 damage?
What? Yeah.
I think 64.
10 points of damage.
What bonus did you get?
What is it?
10.
No, I'm
You're noticing, as like some of these guys are stabbing you guys, that spiders are starting, it sounds like they're vomiting and spiders are starting to crawl out of their face of their hoods and stuff.
The cultist people?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Garrett.
Hang on, I gotta. It's our.
To go talk
Water
to him.
heater?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. It just freaked me out for a minute.
Maintain?
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having
Can I choose your character sheet then?
me. I'm about to be dead. Yeah, that'd be fine.
2.
You already got orc on the race, right? Half orc.
Yeah.
Oh, can you mark out that half? Cause done pure.
Yeah, I'm clean.
Wes, you're feeding to negative levels, dropping his constitution with what you're hitting with. Wes is in control now. You feel clarity, vitalized, stronger. Varless, in your mind, you hear him, he's like, take them.
We'll see.
Better heal yourself there, buddy.
I can't.
Oh yeah, your whole portion.
Well, I didn't have anything to him. I had a potion.
That's right, you're not declared.
Nope.
Lee continue stabbing at people from the cult.
Wait, can I try to break hold person, or is that
No.
okay?
Whole person.
I couldn't remember how it worked.
person.
So is that one I was draining dead, or?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you get a second save.
No. It's 1 round. You're paralyzed for 9 rounds. I don't know why I'm attacking with the cult. What's the dice? Oh, I know it's Lee next. Lee, hit. Lee is fighting for his life. You guys are actually starting to kill some of these guys. Alright. Highfather's turn. He casts the spell at Lee. Lee got it. He rolled a 16 on the dot. That should beat the Highfather's whole person. You see Lee, you hear him. He's kind of screaming, and all of a sudden he's like almost stops, and you kind of look over and you see him just kind of shake it off. He goes back to stabbing at these cultists and stuff. Just attack. 8 points of damage. Garrett.
You're taking damage? I hate to be the rule Nazi, but don't you take damage with the whole person, doesn't it? You get another save or breaks it, right?
I don't think it does.
It does something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can actually do that. So I'll let you do it this round.
19.
That'll actually, I think that's really close. Yep, that'll break it by 1.
I hate to be that guy. I
Garrett,
use
you're
that spell so much, it sounds like I think if you do damage or something.
No, it's not gonna do damage, you can break it every round.
Going to the next cultist?
You're still good.
$17.
That's how I do it.
Fuck yeah.
Can you empower it?
You feel
I already do.
dominance come over you from Varless. And your instinct is to stab. But your body doesn't function with your mind. Instead, you cast Enthrall. Cast Enthrall. What is your save for Enthrall?
What? What spell level is that?
It's a level 2.
Level 2, so 16.
As a whole, that should beat Bill. Wow, Wes, I beat that, lost that by 1. I got a will save of 6. And I rolled a 9, so that's 15.
Wow.
Oh wait, I still have to roll for the Highfather. You actually have to roll for it, and so does Lee. Because Enthrall takes everybody.
So will save?
Yep. Lee rolled a 20 on the dice.
Yeah, 17.
The Highfather rolled a 19 on the dice. All of a sudden, everybody around you stops attacking you.
Oop, man,
And
I need
everybody
this right
kind
now.
of looks. And they've all got your attention. Well, you've got their attention. Ornock, it is your turn. Now, you might want to read Enthrall real quick.
Yeah, well.
Because Enthrall gets tricky. Here, I'll go ahead and read this to you. A target with 4 or more HD or a wisdom score of 16 or higher remain aware of its surroundings and have an attitude of indifferent. If it gains a new saving throw if it witnesses actions that oppose it. You can hold this for 1 hour. Those enthralled by your words take no action while you speak or sing, and for 1d3 rounds afterwards. Those entering your area, the performance must make a saving. Don't worry about that. Those not enthralled have unfriendly or hostile attitudes to you. You would have thought that Roth would have a non-hostile attitude. They can collectively make a charisma check to end the spell by jeering and heckling. For this check, use the charisma bonus of the creatures with the highest charisma score. So, if any member of the audience is attacked or subject to other overtly hostile acts, the spell ends immediately. So, you feel his dominance cast over you, and he tells you to take a build, and you cast Enthrall.
Yep.
So, you want to say anything? Because you can speak. What the fuck was that?
Yeah.
It's like, I've returned.
Right. I'll say, brothers and sisters, you see I am one with the deaf. Follow me.
Okay, so you have them enthralled. Ornock. You hear, you broke it. Everybody kind of stops. This is all happening one time, and Lee is still in a fury behind you. Oh, everybody has stopped, but the Highfather, who's very, very angry. And everything. The spiders are at bay because you've got everybody enthralled, and the spiders are under control.
So if I attack anything in this room, I break the enthrall.
If you attack them or they witness a action they do not care for, yeah, it breaks the enthrall. You also have an enraged Lee behind you.
Which is going to break the enthrall the next chance he gets. Exactly.
He goes next.
I have one move. One.
Oh, you better make it a good one.
What is it? I gotta look up. No, I can't.
Damn work guy.
You can't find what?
You ain't gotta worry about all that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot my sheet. I used to have it all on here, and I deleted it. The whole app.
That's why you take a picture of your character sheet.
I had an app that had all that on there. You want to see a picture? Yeah, pictures.
What?
No.
No, I've already seen your pictures.
You want to see it live?
No, not really. I'll pass. It just hurts me thinking about it.
I know.
Mom, what are you doing here, Kyle? Time's a ticking. What is Ornock's next move?
Why is it not?
What are you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Oh, okay, there. Wow. $23 to range touch attack on the High Father.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, will that hit?
I don't know. What are you trying to do?
A scorching ray.
It touches him, yeah. That would hit him.
$42 damage.
42 damage.
That was 2 of them that hit him.
That hurt him.
And since I broke my whole person, you see me, whenever I cast, you see me like kind of smile, coughing up blood and shit.
Fall over.
I bust those 2 shots off, and then you see me smile as I fall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll me a diplomacy. But you got it. 25. Okay. That's to see how many of these people you slew over here.
You schmoozing motherfucker.
Well, you gotta think. You just ended this enthrall. If you didn't do it, or if you didn't stop Lady, he's gonna do it because he don't give a shit right now, and he's gonna come back swinging on everybody.
Well, and that's the thing. In my head,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm dead. Like I can feel myself dying again.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and I'm just like, screw it. Make this easier on everybody else.
Check them out.
How many people you slewed to your side?
All of them.
Pretty good number.
19.
4.
Yeah.
What's nice is though, you were getting hit points back.
You had 17 people out of 20.
Oh,
Nice.
19. One died.
So yeah. So now there's one person that you did not take over in this conversation.
It's this guy in the back, like, why did we stop fighting?
Where's your attacking?
Lee's turn. He goes to swing at some of these people. And
He's gonna kill the one that's not.
No, they kind of just start backing up from him.
Yeah.
And he's just like, now it's you guys and the High Father. And it is his turn.
John.
He casts another spell on himself. The congregation is out of the spot too.
What'd you do?
John's singing me Lionel Richie. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
As you see the congregation, they kind of pull back as you've spoken to them, and you hear whispers as, you know, just like you kind of did earlier before he just went, you know, batshit crazy. You know, he's one with death, you know, he has succeeded, you know, he's become one with our God. And they kind of start to back off from you. Like I said, Lee's just like waiting for somebody to jump on him. And he's pretty wild right now. Garrett. As you get done with your speech, you see him walk around, and you look over, and you see Ornock just fall to the ground.
I'm back in the eternal slumber.
Back to whence you came.
Yep.
How would I play this?
You see the High Father, and he's just got different colored energies that are just kind of washing over him, where he's been casting spells on himself.
And I burned him a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little wounded.
Roll me a will save.
Will save?
He's good at them. I tried this once.
I know.
What do I need?
16.
I got 14. I rolled 4.
Old person.
Old person. Man, you take the fun out of it.
He's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We need you. I'm on the floor. You need him dead, alive.
Nope, you need to make me a will save now. I thought that's how this spell I cast, that first spell I cast, worked. Contingency plans. Ooh, that's not looking good, is it?
20?
That'll beat it. He had Treachery casting on him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you see him, like he's going ready to charge up another spell, and you just see his arms fall to the side. And like many times you've seen before when he's cast the exact same spell on people for sacrifice, you see fear in his eyes. That's it for session 16 of Within Mist and Shadows. Justin Von Doom. This is Wesley playing Garrett. This is Kyle playing Ornock and Joe playing Durzo, who's returned to us. We'll see you guys next time.